why does my heart feel so glad?
The first thing on our list is 3 BC547 transistors. Just as a brief explanation of what transistors do, they amplify and switch electronic signals and electronic power. The leftmost terminal is called the emitter, the middle terminal is the base, and the rightmost terminal is the collector, each performing their respective functions within the circuit. Next, we have 4 resistors. We use resistors within the circuit in order to control the flow of the current to other components within the circuit. This is especially crucial in my circuit because I used an LED, or 3 of them. And without the resistors limiting this current, the LEDs will be destroyed. Of course, I also use 3 different LEDs, orange, white, and red. The obvious functions of these LEDs is that they emit light when provided with a current within my circuit. Next, I used a buzzer for the uppermost level of water within the water tank, and the buzzer functions to release a buzzing sound once provided with a current. I wanted to implement the buzzer in the ending in order to alarm the person using the current that their water tank is now full and that they should turn off the water. I used a bunch of wires of varying lengths to connect between the different parts of my breadboard, as seen from the picture above. I also used a 9-volt battery to supply my circuit with the current it needs to function. This is my circuit itself, this is the Tupperware, and this is the jug of water that I'll be putting inside. And gradually, as the Tupperware continues to be filled with water, the LEDs will begin to light up, first starting with orange, followed by white, followed by red. And I'm going to go back and show you how I'm filling it up with water, just normally. And now it's red. And in a moment, it's going to start buzzing, as it normally would. Here we go. And the buzzing noise comes from the final level of the Tupperware where it's completely filled, it can no longer be filled. All 3 LEDs are lit, orange, white, and red, in order, and then you have the buzzer. Next we have our light sensor circuit, and this circuit is just used on top of the water tank in order to sense if, for example, the water tank was to be placed on the roof of a certain building, then this circuit would be able to sense if there was light coming from the sun hitting the water tanks, and therefore heating up the water within the water tanks. This is basically a substitute for the thermistor circuit I was meant to make, however I couldn't find the parts for it and it was too complicated to make. Now the only part within this circuit that's actually different from the previous circuit is that it has a light sensor. A light sensor is essentially a mechanical device or an electronic device that detects light. And when this sensor detects light and is being hit by light, it therefore emits the current within the circuit to the LED lights within my circuit. That's why the LED lights turn on. If this light sensor is cut off from the light source, then it is no longer going to emit that current and therefore the LED light will not turn on. As you can see in this video, I connected the wire of the battery to the circuit, and now the current is passing through to the LED lights. And this is because light is being detected by the light sensor, because this is in a lit room. However, when I cover it with my hand, the LED lights turn off because it is no longer exposed to light and therefore the current is cut off.